Well, hello, hello. This is Sarah with Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. It's just another day in this paradise, our jobs, our professional jobs, as shoppers, and I hope you have the same. Yep, I'm going to do it again today, feeling that I have when I wake up before I check my rating, of course. So I'm so glad you're here. I've got my Wicked Joe's organic French roast. It's rather strong and espresso like, so I like that. It gets me up and fired up. It is 3:57 a.m. I am always up early. I like to do videos. I also do a keto channel on YouTube. So I do my videos in the morning. I check my emails. I prep my food for the day. I do little hustling domestic things and hit the day with hit the car with ready to go. It's warmed up, it's clean, it's gassed up, and I am ready for my Instacart day. I have my little red cat in the back seat in case I need it, and I'm good to go. I've got my four-wheel drive in case it's snowing, but we haven't really had snow. I never even used my four-wheel drive last winter while doing Instacart. I was also doing Uber and Lyft and Uber Eats, but now I'm pretty much just doing Instacart. And, I still love my job. I'm pumped with enthusiasm. When I do a video, I watch it myself to get pumped for the day and forget all the little stuff surrounding me. When I get a batch, I'm digging myself out of the Instacart rating hell. So I always, wherever the batch shows up, I live on Cape Cod, so I could go 20 miles this way, 20 miles that way. And so it's wherever the batch appears first thing in the morning, and I just go with it from there. And sometimes it's great because it could be my favorite store that I could go to, and I know they have certain things because I'm kind of a Goldilocks with my food and my own food as well as when I shop for others. But there's only certain items that you can get at certain stores. And so it's always a treat to know that, oh, I get to go to that store. I can get that item. And because it's winter with below freezing temps, I can get something that is a little more perishable. And so, yeah, I like it. So I'm happy today. I'm going to be able to go out and do it. Yesterday I had to stop because I had a repairman coming to my cottage that I rented out. So I had to sit and wait. So I kind of couldn't take the batches. And of course, I tortured myself with, oh, I would have done that one. Oh, look at that, even though it's a double. Oh, look at that. What a nice, yeah. Have you ever done that because you can't do something? You've got an appointment of some sort, and so you're kind of off the road. And there you go. So I don't have any burrs under my saddle or what is it, a craw in my jaw. I'm kind of happy today. I'm curious about the ticket they gave me. They were going to have the team check out my ratings and see if any of them were because of low inventory where you're dinged because there's low inventory. Don't you just love that? And so I'm hoping that they've done something, but we all know that, these euphemistic terms like the team, the safety team, the Instacart team, we'll check this out for you and we'll get back to you. And I think one of my final things to the chat guy, I said, well, if anybody on this team checking out my ratings for low inventory that they would get rid of gets back to me, that would be a first. I don't say it's snotty, but it's like, So no, I'm not into abusing the Instacart support for the customer, not for the shopper, chats that I have, because I just, I guess each day that I do this, of course, there's more and more acceptance that, we are the Lone Rangers out there, and we can only do the best that we can and know in our hearts that we did the best that we can. Sometimes there's this older woman, and she's older, like me, maybe not that old, but she's older. And she's checking me out and she's like tossing, she's like putting it over the scanner and then tossing it. And so it's landing on all the already scanned items. And I'm sitting there thinking, is this your passive aggressive way that you don't like what you're doing? And it's like, please, I yesterday's was about the bagger, or a couple of days ago was about the bagger, and I was very happy when I got to her store yesterday. They actually had two aisles open, so I chose the one that she was not bagging in. And isn't it funny? We get to know the personalities, and then there's other people. Like there's this hotshot manager, just this guy, get it done. He's not hotshot cocky. He's just, let's just keep it flowing. And that's the idea that I like. When I was a server in a restaurant or a bartender, even working for catering companies, it's just like, let's just get it done. This is where the team part comes in, because we're all doing this for a living. You're the front end manager. I'm the one that's checking out the order for a customer. I've got the cashier, tossing as if there's a net back there, and she's trying to get 2 points with everything that she tosses through the net. And he's great. And as soon as it gets a little busy, like there's more than 2 people in a line, he opens up his own aisle, gets you right through. Isn't that great when you have those sort of, in synchronicity sort of things with people that get it versus the ones that are just there to do their job, or maybe they're not morning people, or maybe they're a cashier that works, but just shows up and needs guidance on everything. It's just great when it all flows together. Even the sections, they aren't really. They've got like the butcher and seafood sections at most retail stores, but they aren't really fully up and operating when I'm in there early in the morning. They're still setting them up, and although they're accommodating, sometimes it's a higher price than what the customer's expecting to pay. And then other times there's this, have you noticed this, but from doing this for a while, that Shaw's, Albertson, also Star Market, all the same company. They do this when the music stops, you're going to be shifted over there. So I'll be 30 miles away doing something off Cape for a shop, and there's the manager, or there's the person on the aisles that stocks everything that I really liked, and now I see him in a different place. And so they do this switcheroo, and so somebody that you liked, all of a sudden they're not there, the manager, because there's one store in the Cape that has plastic bags, and on a rainy, windy, sleety, yucky day, it's so great to have those plastic bags. Otherwise it's just the brown bags, right? So I love to go to that store, and they have the best carts. I mean, we do get good at our stuff. Stop and Shop, they need all new carts. Every single Stop and Shop I go to needs a new cart. But this particular Shaw's, they have great carts, and they're black, and the top part, it's not really for kid friendly anymore. It's perfect for the double batch that you might do that has 10 little items on the top, the organic strawberries, and then the thing of the gluten-free pancake mix and the organic syrup. It all just fits right there nicely. And the sides don't have that little part where things can fall through. How to have a missing item on a double batch, right? That thing of cheese just falls, that Argento mozzarella cheese. It just slides through the top right into the bottom. And of course, by the time you get to the checkout, you've got to watch that bagger there. I shouldn't say always, but most always go and get a second cart. So then all of A is in one cart. Done deal. Over there. I park it over there. And then when they do B, then I've got a whole fresh cart, because you know what it's like. I hate to rag on the baggers, but they will take something that they'll plop it on the eggs in the order A that's in the bottom of the cart. And it's like, no, that's a different order. So you learn the hard way, right? How come all of our lessons are all learned the hard way? Or is that just part of life, right? Maybe that's just the part of life. So anyway, it's my favorite store, and suddenly the manager's not there because they did that. When the music stops, we're going to send you someplace else. But because I go to all the stores on Cape Cod, hopefully I'll run into them. I go to some in Plymouth right over the bridge, the canal. and I could find them there too. But it's always a treat to find a new manager, front end manager, store manager in a different place that they didn't leave, that they're, very happy they just have been moved. And so that's good. So today I'm going to suit up and get out there and work on my rating. It's because it's now 4, a little past 4. I haven't checked my rating yet. So I don't know if I should, end it all or keep on going. If there's a rating goddess out there that shined on me a little bit overnight, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, it's been great talking to you. Just another day in the life of an Instacart shopper. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.